How's it going, everyone? My name's Jordan Crowley and I'm from the National Party here in Cork. Well, I start off by saying thank you all for coming out and standing here with us today. And not just for us up here either, and not just for this movement, but for something deeper, something older, something nearly buried. You didn't come today to be entertained. You didn't come to wave a sign or shout at the sky. You came because you know something in this country is dying. Not all at once, not with a bang, but system by system, voice by voice, lie by lie. They tell us everything's fine, that the economy is growing, that all the diversity is enriching, that we should be grateful to live in this modern Ireland. But look around and ask yourself, is this the type of functional nation we want to live in? A nation where your child is priced out of owning a home in the town they grew up in. A nation where your wage doesn't cover your rent, where your people are told to sit down and shut up while the government hands over your future to strangers. And they expect you to accept it, to watch it all disappear and say nothing. But here's what they didn't count on. We're still fucking here! The ones who remember how it's supposed to be. The ones who won't apologise for to live in a country that serves its own people. The ones who never forgot that Ireland is not just America, not just a location, but a legacy. Yes. A people, a duty, a home. Yes. And for too long the decent people of this nation have been too polite, too patient and too afraid to say what they say. Yes. But I say, this is not your fault. You didn't fail your country failed you. Your leaders sold you out. Your media lied to you, your future was stolen and cut up and ended up like spoils while you were told to be quiet and behave. They sold your homes to foreign investment funds. They packed your hospitals with foreign staff while driving Irish doctors and nurses out. They've rewritten laws to silence you and stifle opposition, all in the name of inclusion. They don't fix what they break. They bury it, and then they bury you, under slogans, under shame, under numbers and names that don't mean anything anymore. I know they want you to believe that nothing can be done, that it's too late, that Ireland has to be shared with the world until there's nothing Irish left in it.
Here, here.
But that is a lie. It's always been a lie, and the people in this crowd and the people watching from home know it. They are afraid, not of any of us, but of what we represent. Memory, conviction, the refusal to surrender. They needed us fragmented, they needed us ashamed, they needed us to believe we were alone so they could rule over us without any resistance. But we are not alone and we are not going anywhere. And today I want every man and woman listening to understand this. You do not need permission to stand up. You do not need to be an expert. You do not need to wait for the media to say it's okay. You just need to remember who you are and decide you've had enough.
That's it.
We don't need to burn anything. We don't need to riot. We need to rebuild from the ground up, street by street, home by home, family by family. Because there is no cavalry coming to save us.
Correct.
There is no saviour from the mainstream. There's an yes. The forgotten people in this country.
Yes.
The working man. The mother pushed to the side, the youth who see no future here. The grandparent looking out the window of the country, they don't recognise anymore. We are what remains. And what remains is more than enough to start again.
Yes.
Ireland doesn't belong to Brussels. It doesn't belong to the NGOs. It doesn't belong to the landlords. It belongs to the Irish people. It always has. It always has and it always will. So long as we are willing to stand up and defend it. So for those out there who would spit on the sacrifice of our ancestors, who had betrayed our legacy, let them hear us now. This is our land. This is our home. This is our future. Our hopes, our dreams, our ancestors, our legacy. This is our Ireland. And it always will be. From now until the end of time, so long as the wind blows over our fields and the rivers flow from our mountaintops, so long as there's a single blade of fucking grass left on this island, and a single Irishman woman, who can stand up and defend it.